What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for sticking with us if you're a long-term subscriber. Thank you for coming and checking us out if you're brand new to the channel. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out what we're trying to do here on the channel. I feel like it's been a long time since I brought you an actual video. We've been posting some shorts lately, but you know what? That's the life of a dad. Sometimes things get busy, life gets a little hectic, work, kids, you know, the whole deal. So today we're gonna take a night off. We're gonna go check out a little local camping spot we found on the HipCamp app. Me and the mountain goat, usually we have to walk 20 miles to get to where we wanna sleep in the woods. This time we get to drive there. So we're gonna bring a few more amenities, maybe eat some good food around a campfire tonight. Thanks for checking us out. Let's go. All right, everybody, so first time ever car camping. No need to hike to our camping spot. The HipCamp app is partnered with this farm called Plentiful Farms. And they have 3 different campsites for tents, and I think even an RV spot. And we just met with the lady. They also have a sniff spot, like a 140-acre plot of their land where people can go with dogs dogs are welcome here, or pets are welcome here as well, I think. But they also have another spot where you can go and just kind of be away from people if that's what you want with your animal. They left a washer toss game, a map here that's got some hiking trails, some information there, hand sanitizer they left. There's a fire pit. I think they said they have a fire upgrade. It's like $3-4, something like that, where you get a grate and like marshmallow pokers and some other stuff. But there's already a grate here. It's a $3 or $5 upgrade for this bucket of wood, so you don't have to go and collect your own firewood. And they say on their website that their 15-year-old is responsible for that, and he gets all the proceeds from it. So if you're coming out and you don't want to collect your own firewood, help a young man in his little side hustle. We are at Horse Hill View, so it's got a seasonal creek. She said in the fall and winter this has got a pretty nice little flow, but here we are in the middle of summer, so it's kind of dry. But half of it's shaded, nice and shaded, and you got some sun. They provide a bucket and a privacy screen for bathroom facilities. There's a 2-gallon of potable water. That's a $3 upgrade to the campsite. There's already a hammock on site if you don't have your own. Again, it's called Horse Hill View at Plentiful Farms in Plentiful Hill Farms in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. All right, so we're leaving the camp. There's some hiking trails out here on the property, so we're gonna go check those out. It's supposed to be like an old cemetery and a pond. We should have to go out here, like the main pathway into the campsites. First campsite's back this way, and Moccasin Bend campsite is up this way, so we'll travel up this way and see what these hiking trails are about. But Big Loop is pointing both ways. Which way is Moccasin Bend?
Those are down the corner.
Oh, is this Ann Snacks?
Oh, there's treats in here.
So they told us when we came in that there was mailboxes, painted mailboxes around the property that said Ann's Snacks. Let's see what's in the bag there. So peanut butter crackers,
Cookies and granola bars.
Nature Valley bars, some cookies. Just some little snacks to keep you afloat while you camping, hiking, whatever. It's pretty neat. All right, so.
Hey, look, water.
So is Moccasin Bend that way? Is that what it's saying?
It says it's around this corner by the look of it.
Okay.
Some good clean water.
Oh yeah, there is some water. The creek by our campsite's all dried up, but some water right up the way.
Yeah. So it looks like this is the loop that goes up and comes back. You're right there.
So Moccasin Bend campsite. Nice birdhouse. Also access to the creek here. There's a little more water in this one than at ours. Seems like this one is definitely, so it's the furthest away from the road. It's definitely the shadiest, at least here later in the evening, probably all day. There's shade cover everywhere. The fire ring is smaller at Moccasin Bend than it is at Horse Hill View. But some good hammock spots. The ground's pretty flat for tents, picnic table, fire area, creek access. Let's say of the three. So we drove by the first one. I don't remember the name of it right off. But, and then we stayed at Horse Hill View. Then there's Moccasin Bend. I'd say Moccasin Bend is probably the better of the three. Now they're all good. Seems like ours has a fair amount of shade and sun depending on what you want. A large fire ring, creek bed access, plenty of firewood. But Moccasin Bend, if you're looking for the shade and to be the farthest away from the road, is the way to go. Now let's go see if we can find the pond and the cemetery. So I'd say when after a rain, maybe like wintertime, this is flowing pretty good. Got a bench down here where you can just kind of sit and relax. It actually looks like a glider.
Yeah, it's a glider.
So just sit down here, rock your cares away outside of the city. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we're on the big loop trail now trying to find the cemetery and the pond. But it's all pretty freshly mown. Tall grass around you. Nice flowers. Tons of butterflies. Overall, great place to be. Lovely. Can't lie. Karina and her mom Ann, they live on the property. They have a house away from the campsites. There's some structures. They're strictly off limits to any guest, so make sure you don't go in any of the structures, bus included. But she did say that they had a white dog, like some type of setter, maybe like an Irish setter or English setter, something like that. And they said the dog likes to roam the property, pretty disinterested in people, friendly, not, you know, nothing to worry about. So if you come out and you see a white dog running around, at least you know what it is. See a pond sign here and a cemetery sign here. So which one do you want to see first there, Mountain Goat?
We'll go up the hill.
Let's go see the cemetery first. It's a pretty cool old house that's on the property right there.
Log cabin. I don't know if we're allowed in there, huh?
Yeah, it says you can go in there. It says careful exploration, so they obviously don't want you messing anything up, but you can check it out. The Dowdy Murdoch Family Cemetery. (1904). 1931, 1975. Some pretty old graves in here. I think that one might be 1912. I can't really tell. 1938, 1942. Where at? Oh, this one I think is 1886. It's really kind of hard to tell. They could definitely use a cleansing. Look at this. Look at this headstone. It's hard to read. Robertson, maybe. 1829, I think. 1829. But when you go to like Spirit Halloween store and you get
1869, 69 is closest I got to that.
might be 69. It's hard to read. When you go to the Halloween store and you get tombstones for your yard, like that's what they look like in the 1800s. This is a really nice one. I can't really read any of it, but definitely old. Probably the most ornate old one, except for maybe this one. That one's pretty neat. You got one just kind of laying off in the grass here. It'd be nice if we knew where that came from. If we put it back up. All right, let's go see if we can find the pond. See how extravagant that is. There's a informational booklet for all the ones that are in here.
Chicken house right up there.
All right, so we just made the turn to go to the pond. There's the white farm dog up there. I don't know if you can see him on camera, so I think that's where the owners might live. Like an old cabin here. Storehouse or something. Go check out the pond. Oh, here it is down here. Another glider right by the pond. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized pond. Goes from here all the way to this corner over here past the trees. Pretty relaxing spot to chill out. Not far to get to from camp.
well or something over there.
That is an old well, isn't it? Something. What is that? Yeah, maybe like an old well house or something.
Pump house or something maybe.
Cool, cool. All right, let's make our trek back to camp. Start some supper, shall we? What we got for supper tonight, Mountain Goat?
Baked potato, corn on the cob, and steak.
Baked potato, corn on the cob, and steak.
It's only butter because you don't like cheese and sour cream.
Listen, cheese and sour cream on a baked potato is an absolute travesty of the potato, okay?
I bet you your viewers would disagree.
Leave a comment below. What do y'all eat on your baked potatoes? I'm a butter-only kind of guy. Mountain Goat seems like he's a...
Cheese, bacon, sour cream.
I could do bacon.
Butter.
I could do like bacon bits. But cheese, sour cream, all that, no, you can keep all that to yourself. Butter and bacon. That's what I like. Obviously, you can pay for the little firewood upgrade. They give you, I think we got like 4 or 5 pieces of good burning wood in that 5-gallon bucket. And it supports that kid, so that's always cool. But you're also allowed to collect your own firewood around your campsite, which is what this is. So, as you can see, everything that we've got down here is dead. It's picked up from the ground or a fallen tree. Don't go and cut down. Trees that are standing and thriving and living and all that kind of good stuff. Be good stewards of the land when you come out here. We got some corn here. We're gonna cook in aluminum foil right in the fire. We got Chef Mountain Goat taking care of business.
Trying to.
We got some taters. What we got?
Easy baked Idaho taters.
Easy baked.
Is what it said.
Product of Mom's. Triple washed. That's what I'm talking about. That's a clean potato right there.
Corn's ready to go.
All right. Corn's prepped. And then in the cooler over there, we got some steaks. That's going to be supper. Can't wait. How was dinner?
Fantastic.
Between the steak, the corn on the cob, and the potatoes, which one was the best?
Corn was pretty damn good.
The corn was pretty daggum good. The corn was pretty good, the steak was pretty good, and the potato was third place. But yeah, for sure, the corn. Oh yeah, we got peach cobbler coming up. Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We got to sleep about 11:30 last night after eating and just enjoying the fire. But the hammock is a great sleep, nice and comfy. The farm dog that we talked about yesterday, the white one. Yeah, maybe it was the white one, maybe it was a different one, but the dog barked all night, almost all night. So if you stay here and you can sleep through dog barking, then great. If dog barking is going to keep you awake at night, I don't know. Just maybe think about that. And maybe it's just an off type. Maybe it didn't happen all the time. But that dog barked all night last night. It was not a problem for me. I can sleep through anything, but the mountain goat, not a fan. Well, let's see if we can get up, get some breakfast going. How's the mobile mansion over there?
Oh, a lot better than that little tiny camp backpacking tent.
I mean, this is a great little spot. The hammock is very comfortable. Very good night's sleep. Let's get some breakfast going.
Sure beats a mountain house.
Sure beats a mountain house.
Mountain Goat Cafe here, you know.
Settling in for breakfast here. We got French pressed coffee. You said this was Black Rifle coffee that you brought?
Gunship. Black Rifle coffee.
Black Rifle coffee. And then we got hash browns from Kroger. The eggs from Mountain Goat's Family Farm Chickens. And store-bought bacon, store-bought, what'd you say this was?
Johnsonville sausage strips, maple flavor. It's sausage cut like bacon.
Sausage cut like bacon.
It's wonderful if you've never had it.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to try it. But yeah, let's get in. Good morning breakfast right here. Better than a mountain house any day. All right, just a quick filming of the campsite. Table's clean, everything's just like we left it. Fire pit has been watered. No hot coals left. That hammock was there when we got here, so we'll leave it like we found it. Outside of that, all no trace, leave no trace principles have been applied. Didn't leave anything behind. Tent area looks good, hammock area looks good, didn't leave anything. First car camping trip was a success, I would say. You think? What do you think? Car camping or hiking?
This is way better.
Way better. Drive to the campsite with all the creature comforts you can stuff in your car.
Real food, real bed.
Real food. I was able to bring a hammock, which is always a great sleep. Mountain Goat brought a cot, so he was in a real bed, per se.
Not on the ground.
Not on the ground. Slept under this, would you say this was a red oak?
It's an oak. Looks like a red oak.
Slept under the oak tree, so we didn't really have any condensation issues. Horse Hill view was a success.
The old Yoda did good.
Now let's get home. All right, everybody. So I'm home from Plentiful Farms. It's the first time me and the Mountain Goat tried car camping, where we didn't have to hike into our camping location. We just drove there, set up camp, had good food. I thought the environment was great. I think the only complaint Mountain Goat had about the trip was that the dog barking all night kind of messed up his sleep. But I sleep like a rock. I never heard the dog, didn't bother me any. And I'm sure it's one of those deals where it doesn't bark all the time. Like the two ladies that own the place were really nice. When we got there, they were great. They told us that the dog runs around, and I never saw the dog out of the fence. So it may be one of those things where the dog just wanted out. Wanted to roam around the property, and so it barked. But outside of that, the campsite was great. We stopped and checked out the Soaring Cedars campsite before we left. So when you come into the property, Soaring Cedars is first, and then Horse Hill View is second, Moccasin Bend is third. So they're kind of in a line, but they're separated by woods. So you could go out and stay at a campsite, and the people at another campsite probably wouldn't bother you at all. So it's a good and it's in Chapel Hill. It's like 35 minutes from where we're at, so it's not that bad at all. And I'm sure we'll be there again. Using HipCamp. It was the first time I used the HipCamp app to find a campsite. That was pretty painless, easy to use app. I think I said earlier in the video, it was like 33 bucks for the night. So it's not bad at all. Enjoyed it. The weather was great. The sky was clear last night. The food was wonderful. So I have no complaints. Fantastic. If you're in the Chapel Hill area and you're looking for a place to just get out and do a camp, check out Plentiful Hill Farms on the HipCamp app. Book you a stay. You won't regret it. And as always, when you get to enjoy a night out under the night sky, it's not a bad life if it's a dad life. Let's go.